From Hollywood to your hometown, this is Celebrity Page TV. We're keeping you informed on everything happening in the world of entertainment. I'm Sonia Isabel, coming to you from our New York City newsroom.
And I'm James Vaughn, working remotely, keeping you covered on the West Coast. Here's what's on today's episode.
We're going to need a bigger show. Today, we're taking a bite out of 2 big shark events as we count down to a killer tradition.
Also, everybody loves Loni. The comedian turned author is telling us all about her new book.
Plus, they're 2 of the biggest summer hits on Netflix. We've got the stars of Desperados and Warrior Nun.
We're so glad you're with us, so let's kick things off with the Hollywood Wrap.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution.
Perhaps it was the classic movie Jaws and its haunting score. Or maybe it's just the brilliant marketing teams at Discovery and Nat Geo. Either way, somehow sharks have become an integral part of our pop culture.
Hey, you believe this? I'm watching Shark Week last night.
Now 2 beloved summer traditions are back. Shark Week on the Discovery Channel and Shark Fest on National Geographic.
So this is Shark Fest. It's Shark Fest.
Shark Fest is up first, kicking off July 19th and running all week with 17 original specials on both National Geographic and Nat Geo Wild. This is the 8th year for Shark Fest, and it starts with the world's biggest tiger shark, plus shows like Most Wanted Sharks, Sharkcano, and Shark vs. Surfer.
It's tiny, Keith. It's only the size of a bus. You didn't find us any train-sized ones?
She took the whole head.
Oh my God, she took everything, dude.
Yeah,
that
she came
shark
right
is
up,
probably
man.
one of the rarest sharks you will ever see in your entire life. Not just because of species, but size.
Not to be outdone, this marks the 32nd annual Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. The fun arrives in August with a week of specials, including 20 hours of brand new programming.
Jeez, it came up so fast, I hardly even got a chance to sip.
Discovery also marking the 20th anniversary of Air Jaws. And they're taking us on a virtual trip down under to show us how the pandemic lockdown gave sharks the opportunity to reclaim the oceans.
Ready, go!
Also look for special celebrity appearances. It all begins August 9th on the Discovery Channel. But if you can't wait that long, Hulu is now streaming classic Shark Weeks from 2018 and 2019. So be careful in the water. That's today's Hollywood Wrap.
Time now for a look at what other celebrity stories are making headlines. For that, we are checking in with Us Weekly's Christina Garibaldi for the very latest. Christina, it's good to see you. So what stories are you following?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to kick it off with some sad news. Earlier this week, it was announced that Kelly Preston had lost her 2-year battle with breast cancer. The wife of John Travolta secretly battled this disease in private, and we just learned about it when she passed away. She leaves behind John, along with their daughter Ella and her son Benjamin. Of course, her son Jet died at the age of 16 a few years back. Now, this is just such a sad, tragic situation, and sources tell us that she was really the rock of the family. She was kind of the glue that held everything together. John is now in mourning. He is trying to heal from this tragic loss and with his children by his side. Moving on to Meghan Markle, as we know that she has packed her bags from London to LA and is settling into her former hometown with her husband Prince Harry and their 14-month-old son Archie. Her estranged father, Thomas Markle, has been reaching out to her. We hear that he is writing her letters, but they remain unopened. Yes, she does not seem to be wanting to open up that communication door, but we do hear that she is spending a ton of time with her mom, Doria Ragland. This is the most time Doria has spent with her with Archie, so she is over there, she is helping, and I'm sure she's getting in a lot of babysitting, which I'm sure Harry and Meghan could appreciate, especially with the 14-month-old running around.
Well, Christina, as always, thank you so much. For more stories like these, be sure to pick up the latest issue of Us Weekly. It is on sale now.
Loni Love is a comedian, Emmy-winning talk show host, and now she can add 2-time author to her resume. We're chatting one-on-one with Loni all about her new book.
It's just a shame that our people, we work so hard to get where we are.
Fans of Loni Love enjoy watching the comedian dish out her opinions on the real.
I have been working feverishly on my second book.
And now she's sharing more of her thoughts in her second book, I Tried to Change So You Don't Have to.
My first book was more of a dating, relationship book, but this one is truly something that I wanted to share with my fans and people that, you know, are just now getting to know me.
And during these tough times, Loni hoping her book can inspire people to stay positive.
But we need a little more hope. We need a little more inspiration. And I am a girl that grew up in Detroit, Michigan during the crack era in the 80s. A lot of people didn't know I was homeless at once. I've been arrested, and I was an engineering student right there, passed out, not from alcohol, but from studying. Now, the alcohol passing out came later in life, but I wanted to show how I came from humble beginnings, and then I still made it out of that.
Loni also using her platform on social media to share important and uplifting messages.
I'm just trying to use my platform to help us get through 2020, okay? Because we're living in historic times, and it's time for us to start recording our stories. You're an entertainer. You should be an entertainer at all times, especially during times of conflict and sadness.
Loni's new book, I Tried to Change So You Don't Have to, is available everywhere now.
It's time for today's See Her Celebrity Spotlight. Each week, our See Her Celebrity Spotlight series celebrates women in the entertainment industry who are bringing talent and authenticity to the roles they take on and off screen. Led by the Association of National Advertisers, See Her is the leading global movement for gender equality in ads and media. If you can see her, you can be her. Well, this week we're shining the spotlight on actress Katherine Langford. You might know her best from the teen drama 13 Reasons Why, but now she's taking on an epic new role. Here's today's See Her Spotlight. It's been quite a few years for Katherine Langford bursting onto the scene with the controversial series 13 Reasons Why.
Why didn't you say this to me when I was alive?
And starring in major movies like Love, Simon and Knives Out alongside legends like Jamie Lee Curtis and Toni Collette. Now she's taking us on the adventure of a lifetime.
There's something you must do. Take this to Merlin.
Katherine Langford starring in the new Netflix series Cursed, an innovative retelling of the classic King Arthur legend.
In the Arthurian legends, there isn't one story told from a single female character. It's a story that we think we know so much about, but we've never seen before in a way like this.
Action. This show following teen sorcerer Nimue, who must embrace her superhuman powers to save her people.
Your power is a gift and should be used to guide and serve your kind. A gift? It's a curse.
Katherine inspired by the show's message.
You'd see Nimue as an outcast.
Don't get too close to this witch, you'll get the worms.
And as someone who felt very alone and restless, has a little piece of epic, it has a little piece of fantasy. It's empowering.
You are a warrior, and you are strong.
The actress sharing the magnitude of the role with ET Canada.
It's very timely to just see a woman at the epicenter of this legendary tale, and to also finally see the story behind Excalibur and behind who this incredible icon is.
You can catch Cursed on Netflix now. For more information, go to seeher.com or visit @seeher2020.
Still to come on Celebrity Page TV. Already watched Hamilton? Now see how Lin-Manuel and other cast members got their start in a brand new documentary. Next on Celebrity Page TV.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on
it. On the next Celebrity Page TV, we're one-on-one with Kevin Bacon. Plus, Alicia Silverstone tells us about her new Netflix show. Big stars, big Hollywood. Celebrity Page TV. Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. It's time to check out all the newest movies and shows to binge. Here's today's dish.
This was before Hamilton. Heights doesn't happen if it isn't for this.
Years before Lin-Manuel Miranda, Christopher Jackson and Thomas Kail brought us Hamilton. They were part of an improv hip-hop group called We Are Freestyle Love Supreme. Now a brand new documentary has been made about them. It follows the friends over 15 years of performing together. The doc is streaming now on Hulu.
Celebrity Call Center.
How can I help you?
Let's change some lives.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
Ever wish you could get advice from your favorite stars? Now you can. Debuting the new series Celebrity Call Center. From Real Housewives and other Bravo celebrities to actors and reality stars, hear what they have to say Mondays on E!
Do not abandon Hope, Laszlo. I and my detective agency are at your disposal.
It's also a big week for strong female-centered projects, including Dakota Fanning, who returns for season 2 of The Alienist on TNT.
Good morning.
Ellie.
David, hi. It's been a long time, huh?
20 years. We should catch up.
Also new on Netflix, the suspense film Fatal Affair with Nia Long and Omar Epps.
You lied to me.
While over on Amazon Prime, it's the return of the crime drama Absentia. Season 3 is streaming now. And on WeTV, it's a new season of Love After Lockup.
Is that a good idea?
I just wanted to remember what you looked like.
Speaking of love, 2 new movies just arrived through video on demand, including the romance drama Dirt Music, based on the popular book. And also based on an acclaimed novel, The Painted Bird, the World War II drama starring Harvey Keitel, Stellan Skarsgård, and Barry Pepper. No shortage of new things to watch, and that's today's dish.
All right, it's time now to check in with Soap Opera Digest editorial director Stephanie Sloan for the latest daytime headlines. Hey, Stephanie, it's good to see you now. Lots of Days of Our Lives news. So let's start with, when do they first hope to restart production?
Days is eyeing a return to the studio on September 1st. The soap, which tapes unusually far in advance for daytime dramas, has shows in the can until October, so we won't see any interruption in programming on screen.
You've also got big news about Kristen Alfonso and her future with the show.
While Days may be coming back in September, Kristen has announced that she will not be. Kristen joined the show in 1983 and became one of the biggest stars in daytime, but she reveals that she has already filmed her last episode. In a statement, Kristen says that she feels blessed and honored to have been invited into people's homes for as long as she has, and thanked the fans for their love and support over the years.
And you also talked with daytime legend Deidre Hall about her newest project.
Deidre and her twin sister Andrea are talented watercolor artists, and while quarantined together, they spent their days painting and have created a new line of greeting cards that are available for sale at Deidre's website, DeidreHall.com. They told me it's natural for them to be attracted to the same passions, and they really appreciated the time they got to spend together, telling me it was like finding your best friend all over again.
All right, sounds great. Thanks so much, Stephanie. We'll be sure to check out the latest issue of Soap Opera Digest.
Valerie Bertinelli opens up about her career after One Day at a Time, her marriages, and how it felt to capture our hearts as one of TV's biggest stars. It's all part of Valerie Bertinelli in my own words. Celebrity Page has your first look.
I went on, I think, 99 or 100 interviews before I got my first job. And then when I got the first part, my first part, it was, I had to eat a chocolate bunny. It was an Easter commercial for JCPenney's. And I remember the director giving me such a hard time because I was shy eating in front of people. And he snapped at me. He said, "You gotta really love that rabbit. Enjoy it. It's a chocolate rabbit. What's the matter with you?" I was like, okay. You know, but I got the job because I fit the clothes. I started getting frustrated by not booking a lot of roles. I think I booked like 6 or 7 commercials in the span of a few years. And I was frustrated by, and going on hundreds of interviews. And then my parents up and moved to Oklahoma for 3 or 4 months. So it was almost like a breather that I needed. And then the plant that he was going to help build fell apart. So we moved back to California because he was working at the Van Nuys plant for General Motors. For some reason, that 3-month break, all of a sudden I started going on commercials and hitting them and getting the jobs. And I thought, oh, maybe I just needed a break and I'm really good at this. And then I got the interview for One Day at a Time.
We'll be watching the tell-all special Valerie Bertinelli in my own words Sunday night on Reels. Time for more hot headlines in the Celebrity Page feed. Here's our social producer, Ricky Cornish.
2 key platforms are keeping us entertained this summer: TikTok and drive-in shows. Now one savvy entertainer is combining the two and teaching me how to go viral.
Plastique Tiara. You, my dear, are the real thing.
Fans of RuPaul's Drag Race remember Plastique Tiara for her incredible fashion and signature looks. And with many bars closed in the current pandemic, Plastique now joining fellow drag queens and hitting the road on a drive-in tour.
What's really exciting is that we get to perform again in months. As long as there's a wind machine, some spotlight, girl, I can perform for 3 people, 5 people, whatever y'all want.
How you like that? The this queen is also reigning over TikTok with over 3 million followers.
I feel like I've been doing TikTok before, like TikTok was like popular, you know? That was what got me like the following that I have now. I'm just like lucky that the kids are still watching.
Plastique breaking the internet with her viral wipe challenge, and I had to ask her for some tips.
Set your camera up with a stand. Get a camera stand.
Okay, but how about movement?
The movement has to be like really tight for it to look nice.
Wipe, wipe, wipe it down. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Wipe it down.
Not too bad if I say so myself. You can follow Plastique on TikTok, and to purchase tickets to Drive and Drag, head to our website, celebritypage.com.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Now we're checking in with Donnie Meacham. He's got the very latest in celebrity dating.
Hey, it's Donnie here, bringing you all your latest celebrity relationship news. Lily James, who played the live-action Cinderella, might have found her real-life Prince Charming in Captain America. Yeah, that's right, Chris Evans and Lily James. They were spotted together around London eating ice cream and enjoying each other's company. This is now multiple times that the pair have been spotted together. The two are keeping it very low-key, and they're letting things take their course in the relationship. Now, Chris and Lily are a great example that you can still go on dates during this time and meet someone new. Pack a picnic, take your dates outside in a park where there's open air and some great scenery that can even spark some great conversation starters. Finally, we here at Celebrity Page want to send a huge congratulations to Modern Family star Jesse Tyler Ferguson and his husband Justin Makita, who welcomed their little bundle of joy in Las Vegas. We're sending you a big hug. For more Dating with Donnie, go to naughtygossip.com.
One of the surprise hits of the summer is the new series Warrior Nun. Today we're getting an inside look at the show from one of its stars.
Until I wake up and realize that I'm still the freak I've been my whole life.
Warrior Nun taking over Netflix and dominating the top 10 charts around the world.
With superpowers?
The show portraying a group of nuns teaming up to take down evil demons.
Heaven does exist, because I discovered the gateway to it.
Series co-star Sylvia Fanti chatting with us about her role as Mother Superior in the hit show.
It's more than just managing. It's really a lot of feelings, and a lot of feelings that have to be contained. That is something that I really enjoyed doing, because I'm not bad at all.
And the show also focusing on female empowerment.
The pandemic actually emphasized some of the themes that are in the show. The bonding, the sisterhood, life-changing experiences. All these young women are there fighting for what they want, for their rights, for what they believe in. That kind of search of balance is really strong in the show.
People have tried to make me into something I'm not.
Warrior Nun is streaming now on Netflix. When we come back, it's the new comedy People Can't Stop Binging. Our hangout with the cast of Desperados next on Celebrity Page TV.
Queen is just my everything. Right now, I wouldn't know where my life would be without her.
They say chivalry's dead. It's not. Terrence is a gentleman. He opens doors. His smile did it. His smile, his eyes, his knowledge. My landlord, he decided that he wanted me to move based on the fact that I was transgender. It takes me to a place of no hope. It takes me to a place of loneliness. It saddens me. When you discriminate against somebody in housing, where do these people go? Let's just respect people in everyday life for just being human.
Back to the show. I'm James Vaughn in Las Vegas. Sonia Isabel's in New York City, and you're watching Celebrity Page TV.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. It's something many of us have done, accidentally sending an embarrassing email. But how far would you go to delete it? That's the premise of the new hit Netflix movie Desperados. Correspondent Rachel Smith is talking with the cast for today's What's Trending.
Jared's ghosting me. I'm gonna do an email.
Do an email!
Wes, is that you? It's Jared. I'm in Mexico.
When Wesley doesn't hear from her new boyfriend, she sends a very angry email, something she soon regrets once learning why he was out of touch.
I was in a bit of a car accident. My phone's at the resort.
Oh my God.
Would it be insane if I went to Mexico and erased the email?
Yes. This movie, I love it so much because it's about, your girlfriends and having your support of your girlfriends when stuff with, your guy might fall through or whatever. And it's about friendship a lot. And we all really got along and it was so fun.
It's got to be so fun to do this wild physical comedy. You get to shoot in Mexico with this great cast. I mean, that checks all the boxes, doesn't it, Lamorne?
It was one of the coolest experiences of my life, for sure.
The movie reuniting former New Girl co-stars Lamorne Morris and Nasim Pedrad.
What are you doing in Cabo?
What do you think? I followed you here like a lunatic because I'm so obsessed with you? I followed someone else because I'm so obsessed with him.
Lamorne is one of my favorite people on the planet, and I can personally watch him do anything, but when he's improvising and you get to act opposite, he elevates everything he's in. He ruins so many takes by making people laugh and break character. I always tell him he's a very expensive actor in that way. We're lucky to get him.
For Celebrity Page TV, I'm Rachel Smith.
And Desperados is streaming now on Netflix. Well, that's going to do it for us. For James Vaughn and the entire Celebrity Page team, I'm Sonia Isabel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.